Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a first impressions with Drugstore Makeup. Most of this stuff I've never tried before, and I'm really excited to try a lot of it. I have the Photo Focus foundation, the dewy foundation, because I have super dry skin. As you can see, like red splotches everywhere. Yeah, my skin is super dry. And I also have the Photo Focus primer serum, which is also hydrating as well. And then I have a few other things that I've never tried. I almost have a full face of things I've never tried, and then there's a couple things that I didn't get, like blush and maybe one or two other powder. So I'm gonna go in with my other drugstore powder. So let's get started. And I cannot wait to try this primer, or any hydrating primer for that matter. So we'll see how this one works. Let's see. This primer says it's a water-based serum formulated with rose water and green tea extract. Refines and nourishes as it preps and primes skin for extended makeup wear. I love this little dropper thing. Oh, it smells kind of like perfume, I guess, as it's dripping off my face. Oh, it's very like water-based. Yeah, it feels very water-based. I hope it goes well with this foundation too, because my skin has been so dry. It just gets super dry in the winter, extra dry in the winter, which is a pain in the ass. So I got two shades, and I'm either gonna mix them or see which one looks the best on my skin. I got Buff Bisque and I got Rose Ivory, and this is the Rose Ivory and that's the Buff Bisque. So I'm gonna just swatch them on my face, and I'm gonna see which one. Now, I never tried the original foundation. Oh, that's light, yeah. That'd be light. I might have to mix them. I never tried the original foundation, but I've heard things about it smelling really bad. And this has like kind of a perfumey smell. What do you think? I think we might need to mix them. So I also got a brand new Total Face sponge, and this is one of the few sponges that I don't mind using dry. This is my favorite sponge. This is like hands down my favorite sponge of all time, and it's just really soft and really nice. And sometimes I use it wet, sometimes I use it dry. Let's see if we mix this, if this would be a good match, because I think I'm having a lot of texture like around my mouth and stuff right now, just because of it being dry, and I feel like that looks really nice actually mixed together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it on the back of my hand, I'm going to mix a little bit, and then I will apply it with my sponge. I don't know how I feel about this paddle. It's interesting. I'm used to having like a pump or something. I've never used this before. I wonder if it's going to get super messy or if it's going to be fine. Okay, let's mix this up. Let's see. very soft sponge. It was soft to begin with. I almost probably wouldn't even dampen it again. It's a little deformed because of my rings. But so let's go in with the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've actually used this before and I liked this, so this in the shade Light Peach. See that? Come on, camera. Oh, it says Light Peach. Okay. This sponge is so soft. I usually let my concealer sit for a minute, but I think because it's such a dewy foundation and a hydrating concealer that it's going to crease up super fast, and I just want to get it blended before that happens. So I can't believe how soft this is. Okay, now I will go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in Light Fair. And since I actually really like the dewy finish, I'm just going to do light brushing over my whole face, but I'm going to pack over where I put the concealer down. Okay. Now I'm just going to do a light dusting, because I don't want to lose all of that luminosity, so I just want to put a little bit so that it doesn't move all over the place. Boop, boop, boop. I think that looks good. Okay. Now I got some of these new e.l.f. bite-sized shadows. I got the Rose Water and I got the Cream and Sugar. And I'm not sure what color I want to go in, which one I want to go in with. I'm thinking that I'm going to do the Cream and Sugar, but I think I'm going to swatch this one and show you guys what the colors look like. I've never used these before. These are brand new, so I'm excited to use these. I've heard good things, and they're only $3, so they're perfect to just like throw in your makeup bag and have a little look. All right, so let's see. Ooh. All right, let's go and do this color and this one. All right. Ooh, that pink one is so pretty. So the shimmers definitely are a little bit creamier than the mattes, but they are really pretty. I love that pink one. That pink one is so nice, so pretty. So I'm excited to use this one too, but I'm gonna go in with the other one right now. test that one out. There's like a little thing you can pull. It just pulls off the top. There's a few other ones of these, and I found them at Target, and for $3. I probably should have grabbed a couple more because they feel really, really nice. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. They don't have any shade names, so I'm going to go in with that one. Let's see. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with this darker brown shade, and I'm just going to bring it in from my outer V and kind of highlight the outside of my eye like that. So there is quite a bit of fallout on this side, which is funny because I don't have much on this side at all, but to be fair, I didn't tap off my brush either. So I'm going to go back in with the original, like the light cream shade, and I'm just going to try to blend out any harsh lines in the center here. See if that can soften it up a bit. And now I'm going to go in with this lighter shimmer shade, and I'm going to put it on where that light shade is with. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go in with the darker shimmer shade, I think, and put it on where I put the lighter color. Just pack it on with my finger. These got a little bit like crumbly, so we'll see how that applies though. see if I can get that little bit off, because that just, I have an idea. I'm going to go in with a little dab of concealer there and just try to cover that up, because I didn't do it much on this side, but it definitely did it on the other side. See if we can just cover that up a little bit, which I honestly feel like if I had tapped out my brush a little bit more, that wouldn't have happened. So I think that is a very avoidable thing. I did not, so. Okay, and then I also got the new e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow in Copper Pot, and I'm just gonna go in, and I am not super comfortable with the liquid shadows, but we're gonna give it a try. It's so funny, like it's in this big old box and then you slide it out and it's like, it's just a little baby. Alright, so we'll see how well I do with this. I'm just gonna go over where I went with the, ooh, it's like super glitter. So let's see how this comes out. Say that this is super pigmented. I would say it's more of like just a glitter like topper than anything. I got a little bit on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna try to fix that up. But yeah, I wouldn't say just go, I mean, I guess if you were just having like an easy makeup day, you just put this over your eyes and you're good to go. But now I'm gonna go in with some of the glitter. I'm going to go in with this again, and I'm just going to buff it out on my lower lash, and then towards the outside I'm going to do the dark color as well. Okay, and that is it for the eyeshadow. I definitely liked the shimmers the best with that, but it's very pretty colors, and for $3 I feel like you can't really go wrong there, you know? Alright, let's see what we have next. I think I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and I'm really psyched about this because I wanted this bronzer for a really long time. I know there's like, I don't know, some people think ColourPop's drugstore, some people think ColourPop's not drugstore, but it's in the drugstore part of Ulta, so I guess I would consider it drugstore as well. But I had wanted this bronzer, the Coconut Beach bronzer, for a while, so they finally restocked it, and I'm super excited to get to try it out now, because I love the ColourPop bronzers. They just have fantastic bronzers. Here we go. Alright, I love this color, especially I feel like even when I'm like super pale, I can use this color and I can just build it up, and it's just really light and really nice and just a really great tone for my skin. And now I'm gonna go, this is not new, but I didn't get a new blush, so I'm just gonna go in with I Need Space by ColourPop. This is the Kathleen Lights ColourPop collection, and I just love this blush, so I'm just gonna use this. I just love this blush. It's like a pretty mauve-y color, and it just looks so nice, and I feel like it goes with a lot of different looks that I do. I feel like my skin looks very much lighter than my chest right now, but it looks like that in the camera and not as much in the mirror. But I promise you, it's not as light as it looks in the camera. So now I'm gonna go in with a new highlighter, which I'm very, 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 very excited to try. It might be too dark for me, but we're gonna try it anyway. A lot of them are sold out anywhere I tried to get them. This is the new Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. As you can see, it's like super dark gold. So we're just gonna go in with a light hand and see how it is. But I couldn't get the lighter shade. It was just sold out every time I tried to get it, so this is gonna be a pain in the ass to open, I can already tell. Come on, man. Come on. All right, let's see if I can get this open. Sometimes I have a lot of trouble opening these things, and then sometimes they're just super, super easy. But if I have my tweezers, then I can get it done. This just looks so pretty. They made it look like a snake skin, and it just looks really, really cool. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness. It's dark. It's dark. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a really light hand, and we'll see how this works out. It is definitely for deeper skin tone, I'm sure. But honestly, I'm okay with wearing like kind of funkier highlighters or a little bit darker. Woo! Woo! A little bit more fun highlighters. Like, I'm willing to wear like Jeffree Star mint condition on my face even. And this is beautiful. This is just a beautiful highlighter. I would highly recommend this. Maybe not in this color for if you're a similar skin tone to me, but as I'm packing it on, because that's what I do with highlighters, and I just can't help myself. They're just so freaking pretty. I can't stop. So I just keep doing it. But honestly, I would wear this again on my skin. Even though it's a little bit dark for me, I would definitely wear this again. And this is actually in the shade Gilded Dawn. 203 Gilded Dawn. Forgot to say that, just in case you guys want that color specifically. There are 2 other colors as well. Alright, and I also did get a new brow product too. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Lights Pomade Pencil, and I got it in the color Soft Brown because most companies don't sell ones for redheaded people. So this is supposed to be like, I already have like thicker natural brows, so this is supposed to be just like, you just like go in over it, I guess. It should be pretty easy. And then it's got like a highlight too as well, and it's got this, I don't like these little brushes. I'm not a fan of these little brushes. I would much rather a spoolie. Like, I'm not really sure these things do anything at all, especially not for my brows. My brows are just way too thick. Like, I always try to brush them out with this, but I feel like it doesn't really do much. And I dye my brows too, so if I didn't dye my brows, they would be ridiculously light. Like, almost as light as the bleached part of my hair. Non-existent. So that's why I don't mind going in with a soft brown and not always an auburn. So this is interesting. So it has like, I don't know if you can see it, but it has like a brown, the soft brown here, and then the little end is like a highlight. So I'm guessing that you're supposed to do, like the highlight goes underneath, but let's give it a try. Okay, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like it's hard to line that up properly because it's just so thick. I'll probably give it another shot, but I feel like when you apply it, you get a lot of the glitter in your eyebrows because it's just hard to line it up properly to have it underneath. But the color's fine, and as long as you don't mind getting like a little bit of glitter in your eyebrows, which I don't really want, but I'll probably still use the product just to try it out again too. And now I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Brow Boss Gel, which is also not a new product, but a product that I love. So I didn't get a fully new brow, I just got partially new just to test it out, and then I use this to kind of feather my brows. Okay, and now I got the Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, Dramatic Length, Volume, and Lift. I got it in Blackest Black. And I'm iffy with mascara because I feel like it's just hard to find a mascara that's good. Like, it just really is. So I'm hoping this one's good because I really love the KKW mascara. That's my favorite mascara. And the Lash Roller by Benefit, I use those two mascaras the most. I also like the ColourPop mascara. So let's see how this one is. This is what the brush looks like a normal brush, bristly brush. All right, let's see. So that's one coat, I guess, but I'm gonna go in with more because this is not as thick as I would want it. Okay, so this is the Lash Lift Mascara. And it's not bad. Would I buy it again? Probably not. But will I use it? Yes. I feel like also with mascara, like the first time I use it, it doesn't ever really wow me. I have to keep using it. And as I keep using it, then I can decide if I really, really like it or if I don't. Man, my face just looks so different color than my skin, than my chest. But I swear it's really not. It's really not. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to go in with, and I have no idea if this is new, but it's new to me, so I'm going to try it out. It's the Maybelline Lasting Fix Makeup Setting Spray, up to 16-hour wear. And I should have done it before I put on my mascara because I'm probably going to get my mascara, but I'm going to try not to. I'm going to cover my eyes. 16 wear matte finish, and I normally don't like a matte finish. Whoa. That is not light. Okay, so let's see. And yes, I put on like 10 pounds. All right, I like to fan myself. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna go in with, I got the new ColourPop Luxe glosses, and I got like a set of 2, and I got Drama Queen and Ticklish, and I think I'm gonna go in with Ticklish, which is a very light like peachy pink, I'd say. I'm gonna go in with her first, and then I will try the other one as well. But I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to try these because I've been slowly collecting this makeup to do this video. And I've been dying to try these. Ooh. It's got a very big doe foot applicator. It looks really pretty. It has some shimmer in it. So let's see. Okay, let me just say, this lip gloss smells freaking awesome. It smells like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops. It smells so freaking good. I'm going to use it all the time. It's not like super sticky. It's a little bit thick, but I like it a lot. And I'm going to test out the other color as well for you guys. And that first one was Ticklish, and now I'm going to go in with Dream Queen, and this is more of like a mauve-y, well, it doesn't really look, it almost looks like an orangey, I guess. Alright, So let's try this guy out. Does this smell as good too? Oh, it smells so good. Alright, so let's go in with this one. This one is much more pigmented. I mean, the other one was a light pink too, but I didn't expect it to have so much pigment to it. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty color. I will probably end up using the other one the most for sure, just because that's just more my everyday kind of go-to one. I'll probably use that one a lot and buy it again, honestly. It smells so good. Okay, so if I'm gonna go through everything that I used today, starting off with the primer. I thought the primer was fantastic. It wore great with the foundation, and I just think it smells good, and it's very watery, it's very hydrating. The foundation is wonderful. I will be using it a lot. I might even try to get a tinge darker of a shade, because I'm not sure if it does match or if like the mix didn't or what, but I love it overall. And I already knew that I liked the hydrating caramel concealer. I think this is fantastic, and it pairs really well with the foundation, with the Wet n Wild foundation. And dewy, gotta have the hydration. The Fit Me powder is not new, but if you haven't tried it, definitely go and try it. It's such an affordable drugstore powder, and it's so good. I really liked the eyeshadows, especially like the shimmers. I feel like they had a little bit of fallout, but for $3 you really can't beat that, and I can't wait to try the rose water one. I love the colors, and I feel like you can just put this in your purse and have just an easy eyeshadow look anywhere. The bronzer was probably my favorite because I freaking love ColourPop bronzers. They are wonderful. They are so good. If you don't have one, go get one. They are my favorite, and I will probably keep purchasing them. I've almost hit pan on the first one that I have. I loved this highlighter. I will probably get it in a lighter color, but to be honest, I will still use this color. I really will. Like, even if it's a little bit dark for me, I will still use it. Already knew I love this. If you haven't tried ColourPop blushes, try them. I'm a big ColourPop fan, if you can't tell. This, I don't know that I would buy more of these. This is more of like a glitter. This is not very pigmented. It's just glitter, but it looks nice overall, I would say. It looks pretty, especially with the eyeshadows that I chose. I would not buy this again. This was probably my least favorite of everything that I tried on. I don't really want glitter in my eyebrows, but I might just like shave off the glitter part and use the other part, because the other part was great. This was okay. I'm gonna keep trying it and hopefully like it as I keep using it. I think that's usually what happens with me for mascara anyway. I don't like it at first, and then I do. Always love the ColourPop Brow Boss. Get it if you haven't tried it. It's great. It doesn't keep your eyebrows like perfectly in place. Like if you want them feathered, if you want them to stay up, it doesn't do that, and I wish it did. And I haven't found one that like does that, like keeps it perfectly in place. The lip gloss, fantastic. Lip gloss and bronzer, probably my favorite, especially the Ticklish one. It's a really pretty everyday color, and I love it. And I forgot to say about the camo concealer sponge. I do like this. I don't like using more than one sponge, but this is, guys, this is so soft. So soft. And it's not even just soft when it's wet. It's soft when it's not. This seems good. I'll probably use this again, especially when I'm using super dewy foundation. Otherwise, I wouldn't use a matte setting spray. I usually use my dewy setting spray from ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh one, which smells good and just works really great. So overall, I feel like this was a pretty successful drugstore try on. And if you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching.